Okay. And you want to you want to do this or no?
That reeked.
Bad,
right?
Where you are.
Oh, sure.
You ready right now?
Sure, why not?
All right, a little surprise for everybody. Haven't done this in a while. Right?
No, we haven't.
And we can't tell you what it is because we want to get it done before anyone gets in trouble, right?
We've done it in the past.
So let's go to Sex Bagel out on the streets of New York City. Sex Bagel!
Hey guys, I'm out here in the cold pouring rain with a bunch of Tony Danza fans here. And, we have Tina from Philadelphia, who is a massive Tony Danza fan. She would love nothing more to speak to Tony.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right. I think Tony Danza's ready here. Hello?
Hello?
I think we're ready for Tina.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Here you go.
Hello?
Tina.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Tina?
Good. We love you so much. There's 8 of us. We came all the way from Philadelphia to see you.
Philadelphia. Hey, you know I'm doing very well in Philadelphia.
That's great.
The show taking off.
Getting married. I am so very excited. I went to hear your CD. I wanted to purchase one.
Oh, you like that?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I loved singing for so many years, and you know, God bless, I've been able to pursue that now and put out a CD.
Oh, that's great. I was a big fan of Who's the Boss.
Oh, Who's the Boss? And of course that other show I was on.
But I still love you. You're so hottie.
Oh, hey, does that mean Tony might get lucky?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you can't wait to come into the show,
right?
And see how you think I'm doing as a talk show host?
Huh?
How do you think I'm doing as a talk show host?
You're doing good. You're doing great.
Oh yeah, I don't look like a complete buffoon up there.
No, not at all. Not
you know,
because
I'm pretty stupid.
But you're funny. You're funny. It's a great show.
Hey, you watch the reruns of Taxi?
Huh?
You watch the reruns of Taxi?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
When I was a young guy, you know, my mule was all hard.
Definitely.
And that the little guy with
the little guy in Taxi. The little guy in the Taxi.
Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Danny DeVito, a good friend of mine, Danny DeVito.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to make us laugh so much. He'd come in and after a night out banging whores, he'd go, "Smell my finger." Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, a little too risque, I understand, but and then the guy that would fix the cars. Latka. Yeah, you know, I kind of forget. I'm getting old in my old age.
Latka, yes.
Latka. You know, he would come in after banging bras and say, "Smell my mule." Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, though. I'm so excited to see you.
You know, it's like Dr. Phil says. You know, when you give something up, you got to replace it with something else.
Right.
You know,
right.
You understand that, right?
Oh, I completely understand it.
Yeah. Huh? So, how long before they let you in?
I don't know. We're still waiting.
Hey, do you know who's on the show today?
No.
Uh-oh. I was hoping you'd tell me, because they don't tell me till the last minute.
Oh, really? Oh, my God. Yeah, we don't know who's on the show today.
Hey, how big of a Tony Danza fan are you?
I'm a big fan.
A big fan?
I'm a huge fan. We're all huge fans. We have 8 people.
Yeah.
What about your CD?
Excuse me?
Could you give me a CD?
I will personally give you a CD after the show. As a matter of fact, if you let my person on the scene there, Erock, know where you're sitting, how would you like to come backstage after the show and hang out with Tony?
I would love it. I have 8 people with me. Can they come too?
They could all come backstage.
That would be awesome.
But, you know, there's a little trade-off here. You know, a little trade-off. I do for you, you do for Tony Danza.
Okay.
All right? Do you understand?
I completely understand. We love him. Hello?
Here we go again.
Hello?
Do you know the kind of favor Tony needs? You know, it's pretty a lot of high pressure doing a show every day like this. You understand?
I completely understand.
And I need to relax a little bit. You know, I need to relax. I used to have to relax on a set of Taxi and Who's the Boss. And there were people that would help me relax. Maybe you could help me relax a little bit, is what I'm saying.
I'll help you relax.
You know, maybe a little back rub.
Definitely.
Would you like to give me a back rub?
I sure will.
Hey, maybe a little front rub.
Oh, my God.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm getting married in March.
Yeah, well, I'll try to put a stop to that, huh? Hey, you keep your husband happy, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Hey, you want to do me a favor?
Sure.
When I'm doing my my monologue at the beginning of the show, would you come up on stage and give me a kiss?
Oh, I sure will. I would love it.
You know, I'm starting a new segment on the program, and I like having a lovely young lady come out on stage and give me a little peck on the cheek.
I would be honored to. I would definitely be honored to.
Now, we need a good time for you to come out.
Okay.
And give me that little kiss on the cheek.
Okay, definitely.
Now, as soon as I walk out,
okay,
I'll walk out on the stage.
Okay.
And I want you to, you know, the audience is applauding because I'm Tony Danza. And you come out. And I'll be like, oh, here's someone from the crowd. And just say, I love you, Tony, and give me a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And then you go back to your seat, and I'll give you a CD, and you come back and give me a massage.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
And so am I.
Thank you.
I won't ruin it by saying anything else.
All right.
I look forward to seeing you on stage at the beginning of the show.
I sure will. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you very much. God bless you, too. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.
Erock.
Hey, we have the head of security here is right next to me. He wants to confirm that this isn't the Opie and Anthony show, that it's really Z100.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
All right.
We have somebody from the company who wants to, if you want to confirm it.
Oh, what happened there? Uh-oh.
Well,
is there a problem?
Sounds like somebody's onto this shenanigans.
I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. Someone from the show knows the deal now. That stinks. Oh. Well, I'm still going to have to watch today, and hopefully they'll won't talk to that woman.
Yeah, they'll talk right to her.
Do you think?
Yeah. We'll get it done.
I don't know. Maybe Erock kept her away from the girl I was talking to.
Who knows?
I don't know. Boy, they always think it's Tony. They're so happy to talk to that big
Your impression's
dumb
phenomenal, though. I think it's Tony, and I'm looking at
you. Big dumb ass. Erock's all nervous.
He's down there in his fake Tony Danza t-shirt.
Is he wearing a fake Tony Danza?
Yeah, he went down there with it.
We actually had t-shirts made up. Let's say Tony Danza show staff.
Yeah.
Like Tony Danza staff t-shirt, a jacket, a hat. Oh yeah. Well, we go all out for our bits. We do it enough. One of these days it's going to happen.
They probably make an announcement before the show. We don't know
if Tony spoke with you.
Look, if Tony Danza spoke with you on the phone, don't come running out onto stage, okay? You fucking rube.
Come out and give me a kiss on my cock. Duh.
Oh, wow. She was very happy to spoken with Tony.
May have to just be vicious from now on, then. If it's never going to get on stage, you may just have to keep smashing them with filth.
I know. You know what's really funny? She doesn't... I'm talking to her, and I bring up that Dr. Phil said, you know, if you give something up, you got to replace it with something. You understand? And she's like, oh, yeah. Like, she's just so thrilled to talk with this idiot that she doesn't care what he's saying. She's just agreeing with it. He's agreeing with anything.
We're trying to get Eric back on the line, but
Where'd he go?
Ben's laughing. Ben, you can come back in. The boss thing's over.
Why
Jesus.
is Ben cackling?
I don't know, but he's got something to say.
He's in an outbreak suit, Ben. He's just afraid.
He's being, they're threatening to arrest him.
Oh.
Disorderly conduct.
How is that disorderly
I don't know.
conduct? He's the
Well, I
most
just talked
orderly
to him
guy
about that.
ever.
Then they grabbed his phone or something.
They grabbed his
phone. What?
Is this going to be the first person arrested on the new Opie and Anthony show? Eric.
Why can't I fucking do it? Hello?
Hey, what's up, Eric?
Yeah, they're not letting me leave. They're threatening to arrest me here for disorderly contact and ruining their show.
Eric, run away. They're not cops. Leave right now. Run.
Hello?
Oh, they got him again.
Just run away. He's got to just run. They don't understand. People don't understand. If they're not cops, you can flee.
Yeah.
Run away. Oh, Eric's going to get arrested now. Eric's going to get arrested because he's not running away. Like stupid Mercurio. Run away. Run. They're not cops. You can run from Danza security. They're not going to put an APB.
Hey, calling all cars. Look for a cute little chubby boy with frosted hair.
Car 54, where are you?
Ooh, it's the Danza police. The Danza police. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Are you kidding me?
I thought we were pretty sneaky today. They've been just waiting for us, huh?
Pull over. Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Don't make a move. Drop the cell phone.
Well, someone has to get down there.
Oh, he's got to run.
I'll give Ben all the numbers for the record label guy, so I'll go down there.
Well,
what is it? Disorderly conduct? That was the most orderly
hold on.
ever.
Danny's good. Danny, go run down there with a cell phone. Don't get caught and tell us what the hell's going on because they took us. Oh, wait, is he back? Who's this?
Hey, it's Eric.
All right, what's going on?
The guy keeps smacking the phone out of my hand and closing it. He's like, I don't give a fuck who you're talking to. He's like, and he's sitting there trying to take a picture and everything.
Just walk away, stupid.
I've been trying to, but the guy won't let me fucking get me go.
What, is he holding on to you?
Yeah.
He's not allowed to hold you. That's assault.
Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the friggin' nuts.
I said, no, I just took a cab here. And he said, well, how much you want to bet if I go through you, you got a wire? I said, you can't go through me. I don't know who the fuck you are. You're not a cop.
He's not a cop.
Run away.
I'm trying to.
Break loose and run.
Break loose.
Use one of those. Oh, unbelievable. Use a master
The head of security can't tell him not to be on the
phone. Of
phone.
course they can.
And you can talk to anybody online.
Is our guy going to get arrested with a fake Tony Danza?
You can talk to anybody online with a phone.
Oh, you don't want to be at the Tombs with a Tony Danza show T-shirt on.
All right, well,
Hey, my thoughts and prayers are with Eric.
Danny can handle this because we need you for the next segment.
Yeah, but can Danny handle this, though, or should Steve go?
No, Danny can handle this. He's good. Just tell Danny to run there with the phone.
All right.
All right?
I got Steve's strategy. Steve will go there. They'll be upset, pull the fire alarms because they'll see a blaze, and he'll be able to make good his escape.
Yeah, you weren't in Chicago overnight, were you?
No, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Saw some of your clothes flying out a window.
Yeah.
Doing a little office work at night, were you? How can this head of security smack his phone? Who the fuck is this guy?
He's Tony Danza security.
It's a bully. That's all he is. He's intimidating him. He's probably he's huge. I bet he's a huge black guy that just thinks he can intimidate the shit out of Eric, and Eric's scared.
Wow.
Send Master Poe.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? We really should. We should send Poe down there.
Send Poe down there. Oh,
spin kick the son of a
go in and just kick ass on the Danza set.
No, but you know what? If Eric is going to be hassled physically, you can't have that. It can't happen to him.
No, the guy could be arrested for assault right there, just holding him.
Just grabbing him.
Grabbing him
knocking
is
a cell
assault.
phone out of his...
Absolutely
You're
not.
allowed to go online and interview or talk to anybody you want.
There's no security guy on a sidewalk.
Well, can Ben or somebody get Billy Mack or one of those guys on the phone?
Billy Mack.
Master Poe. What's wrong?
Eric's in trouble?
Yeah, one of our guys is in trouble.
Yeah, he is, no bullshit. He's online on the Tony Danza thing.
He's getting arrested.
The head of security won't... He was just on the phone. He wasn't doing anything, and the head of security is like every time he tries to call the show, the head of security won't let him go, and he keeps smacking his phone. And he's like,
What exactly did he do?
on the phone, just with the phone, interviewing somebody on the line.
Okay. This just in, he got away?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, good.
Of course.
Is he running?
Yeah, he's running.
I just told him I'm going to run in the middle of traffic. You know, that's how
Just run, you could lose him.
What did they do to him?
Oh, I don't know nothing now.
They knocked the cell phone out of his hand, right? Yeah. We'll get the full
Okay.
report when Eric gets back
in
here.
contact with Keith. That's that you
Bodily
can't do that.
holding him.
No, you can't do that. That's against the
not.
law.
All right, we'll
You
find
can't
out.
smack anything out of anyone.
When Sex Bagel gets back, we'll find out exactly what happened. Okay?
Dude, I really think that if he smacked the phone out of his hand, Eric should file a report.
Exactly.
There's
He
nothing
should.
illegal about interviewing somebody on a line.
Of course
Why
not.
do we have to deal with cops again? Twice already?
It's not against the law.
No, Eric's not a disorderly guy.
Not against the law. Maybe he can get free tickets for Tony.
And he's a nice guy. Oh my God, Master Poe's ready to lose his mind. Look at him.
Well,
Breathe.
he's taking the
breathe,
legal route.
Breathe. Thoughts and prayers, Poe. Breathe. We gotta get some boards in here that you can break when you just get pissed off.
We should contact Keith because honestly,
Well, we'll find out as soon as Eric gets here.
that's wrong.
Yeah,
That's wrong.
I hope he's ditching the Tony Danza T-shirt where Master Poe ditched the bloody gi.
The bloody gi in a dumpster. That'd work.
Ditch the evidence. Eric, if you're listening to us, ditch the evidence.
How is he listening to you? He didn't.
Maybe he has a
smell Boss's
Wi-Fi.
ear.
I don't know. All right.
Jeez,
Well, we'll find out what happens when he gets here, okay?
Okay.
All right, Poe. Breathe. Breathe for us, okay? Poe's very pissed off.
Eric
right now.
running down the street.
Your mom's phone!
Right, he got the word in. Great.
Man, they've been waiting for us. We've been wondering.
We were being set up. We were being lulled into a false sense of
You
security.
heard how sneaky we were. We didn't tell anyone. We just went to it real fast.
He's there with the dopey shirt on. You know that pissed him off.
Too bad. Not
You
illegal.
can wear whatever the hell you want.
Says the Tony Danza show.
Right.
But why they ask if you were the other radio station?
I guess it's okay if Z100 does it, but not us.
Because Z100 isn't gonna say things like Tony needs his cock sucked.
Nah. I think it might have been from what I was gathering there. They think Eric was saying he was with the Opie and Anthony show, but he was really with Z100. So they wanted to know who was really at the bottom of this, so they could get them in trouble.
Oh, well.
So they were trying to get Z100 in trouble, thinking it was Z100. That's what I think.
There you go.
You know?
Maybe no. You might.
I don't think they have a relationship with the Z100.
They may have gotten
I think they
wind.
thought Eric was lying and saying it was Opie and Anthony.
I think Eric panicked and said I'm with Z100.
Oh, you think Eric did that?
Of course he did.
More
He
misrepresentation
Would
of
you
himself?
say you were with Opie and Anthony on the line? They probably went. Who are you here with? You know, some douchebag
Oh,
security
Z100.
guy.
Yeah, he does do that to get out of trouble.
Oh, yeah, he
sometimes.
did. And he
With us.
figures out what's the faggiest radio station, so maybe
Right.
they'll have, some sympathy for me.
I'd love to find out what that scumbag security guard bullying a little
Put
blonde boy.
the effing lotion in the basket.
Put the fucking lotion in
For the people that are listening to us for free this week.
Yes, this is from the musical Silence of the Lambs. Oh, you didn't know there was a musical?
All right, so Anthony, wow. Eric is on his way back to the station.
Yeah.
He's a little chubby, or he'd be here by now. He's running.
Well, he needs to work out a little, maybe tone up.
A little tone up would be nice.
Maybe he can replace one line with another line.
To the Nagels listening in Florida, don't worry, your son did not get arrested yet.
No, he's fine.
He had to call up twice for us to tell him to run, though, which gets me... I gotta have a briefing with some of these people, Opie, because the prime rule for anyone out and about that is involved with this show on the street ever
is to make sure you get arrested so we get the publicity?
Well, yeah, that's the real thing, but
we can't really
the
say that. The
official line we tell them is to run.
Or just walk away fast. They can't grab you for something like that.
No, but apparently the security guard at the Tony Danza show grabbed Eric.
They were
and was
on to
holding him, saying that the cops had been called and that he was holding him there bodily, and then would grab his cell phone or smack his cell phone out of his hand. This constitutes assault, Opie.
Now, here's the problem. If the cops were called, then the cops will be here. Because now they have to get to the bottom of it.
Good, let them. Eric can call whoever he wants.
Do you think New York's finest is going to take the time out to come down here after they talk to a Danza security guard and find out that nothing was happening?
Danny.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Danny.
I just got to the line. There's no sign of Eric, but there is a big beefy security guard I could probably talk to.
All right, yeah, ask him where Eric went.
All right, hold on.
Wait, we can't get our intern.
Wait, Danny.
Yeah.
Should we do that? He just wants to ask him, but maybe we should hear from Eric first.
Yeah, why don't you just ask the security guard what happened to the Eric guy?
The guy from Z100.
The guy from...
Hey, was there a guy here named Eric? No? Because I'm looking for him, and I don't see him. I was just wondering if you might know where he is.
He was interviewing the Tony Danza audience member.
He has He has no idea where Erock might be.
All right, I wonder if that's the same guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be a different guy.
Okay.
I'm peeking into the windows looking for him inside.
No, Danny, Erock ran away.
Oh, he did run away?
Yeah, he ran away.
He made like a banana and split.
Yes.
All right, cool.
All right, thank you.
He ran like Bobby De Niro from a Norton photo op.
Oh, God, that would hurt.
Thank you, Chief C from New York.
Did he say that?
Yes, I'm not going to
Call up Erock. I want to see where he is. We want to
Ben Ope wants Erock on the phone.
get all the details.
Yeah.
So, we've been doing this Tony Danza thing off and on for, well, I guess that's only the third time, right?
Yeah, that's only the third. Is my mic lower again?
I don't know.
Erock ran, man.
Sorry.
Somebody
Yeah.
held Steve
Yeah.
C's hat under his ass.
There we go.
Yeah, from time to time we go out to the Tony Danza line as
Yeah.
they're filing in to see that stupid show, and Anthony does a great Tony Danza impression,
Have a
and
little fun with it.
we have fun with the rubes that are waiting to see Tony Danza, and
Because they're all rubes on that line.
they buy it every single time. Every single time.
All happy to talk to Tony. We haven't been tripped up once.
Do we have, like, the other one all queued up? Maybe we can play this, and by the time this ends, Erock will be in studio. How's that sound?
This was the dirty one.
This is the dirty version?
Yeah, this is pretty funny, though.
So, finally today they were on to us, and they caught us, and I don't know what's going to happen. Because they were trying to hold Erock there, the security guard, and supposedly the cops were called.
I bet they had a big meeting about this a while back, and they were all psyched that it was happening today, probably on the walkie-talkies.
It's going down. It's going down on the line. He's out there. He's out there. Code blue. Code blue. He's on the line.
Big meeting.
All right, if it happens again, I want some fucking heads busted.
Yeah, you know how he...
Like Dan's in there with a baseball bat.
I guarantee that's how he talks when he's not on his show.
These fucking pricks fuck with my show again. I want some blood on that fucking sidewalk. You hear me? I ain't the nice fucking Danza here today, pal.
It's all nasty. Like when they take the guy back at the casino and he's been cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, in the cooler?
Was that? No, I think.
yeah.
What movie was that? Casino.
Casino.
And they take the guys that were cheating.
Oh, my
in
God.
the back. You could have the money or your hand.
Oh, yeah. It was also in the cooler.
Yeah, they had a scene like that.
It was?
Cooler,
Yeah,
though.
cooler, they
Yeah,
have
but
a
your
mic like-
casino's bigger.
And
Deeply
it's Tony
disturbing.
Danza.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, why don't you come back here, huh?
Yeah.
You don't fuck with Danza. I'll give you the fucking Danza.
No thoughts and prayers to this scumbag.
Thoughts and prayers to your face.
When it hits the curb.
We'll get someone.
Huh?
It'll happen.
Oh, it'll happen. We'll get you. We'll get you.
I don't know why we're so crazy obsessed with you.
Why are we?
because its awfulness is
It
so
really is.
unbelievable. The only thing I've actually liked about Danza is that he's not a complete smooth talk show host, which I do kind of dig about him. But he's just such a boob.
All right. Well, why don't we play another one of these Tony Danza pranks as we wait for Erock to come back into the studio, and then we'll find out what happened today, okay?
All righty.
This is the dirtiest one I think Anthony did. Check this out. Well, Anthony, we got Sex Bagel on the line. We don't want to say where he is because it could ruin what we're about to do.
What's his name? It's not up there.
Sex Bagel. He works for us.
Who?
Erock. He works on the show.
Oh, Erock?
Yeah, Erock.
I didn't know. It's not up on the board.
Erock.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I have a lady right here. Not only is she a huge Tony Danza fan, she was telling me that she used to be on the Family Feud. And back in when? 1993. Did you score big?
We did talk shows and we won over $18,000.
They won over $18,000 on the Family Feud.
Wow, that's wonderful. Did you tell her that we're thinking about putting her on the Tony Danza show today?
Yes, I did, and they're all excited. Her and her family is right here, and they're just waiting to speak to Tony.
All right, and where is she from?
I'm sorry, where are you from?
We are from New Jersey, Surgeonsville.
They're from Surgeonsville, New Jersey.
All right, and what's her name?
Her name is Joan. I'm going to give her the phone right now, and just get Tony
let me
ready,
get
and
into
he'll
my
like to speak
Tony
to her.
character.
All right, let's get Joan on the phone here.
Okay, here's Joan.
Here?
Yeah, he's right on the phone.
Hello, Tony.
Hey, Joan, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. We can't wait to come inside and see you in person.
Well, I can't wait to have you on the show.
Thank you. I mean, we watch it every day. We love it. I especially like the food, particularly.
Oh, you like the cooking segments?
I do. I like the CS food segments.
Well, I love to cook. Being Italian, I cook a lot at home.
Uh-huh.
And my kids, they get involved, and I think it's something a lot of people like,
Oh, you know what? I have a great recipe for spaghetti and clams, the white sauce.
Spaghetti and clams, that's my favorite.
Well, you know what? I'll send you the recipe.
You got a fantastic recipe for that?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
You know something? Hey, one day I would love to have you maybe come on the show as a listener cooking segment or a viewer cooking segment. Oops. And
I would love to.
And we could have you cook your special.
Wonderful. Actually, you know, if you ever come over to New Jersey, you can come out to Surgeonsville. We live way out in the country, and it's a beautiful area close to the Delaware River.
Oh, you have a nice place out there?
Oh, yeah. So, you know, we'll cook you spaghetti and clams first. You might as well taste it before it's aired.
Yeah, I should taste it first. I like taking a little taste before I dip in, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how long you been a fan? You remember me from Taxi?
I'm sorry, Tony, I couldn't understand that.
Hey, you remember me from my old days in Taxi?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We've been following your career. I know that you do
That's gonna stop.
shows in Atlantic City. We're about 2 hours away from Atlantic City.
Oh, 2 hours. So you go there a lot?
Say that again?
So you go to Atlantic City a lot?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love going there, to gambling, whores, yeah.
It's wonderful.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
You'll get on the big loser bus and take that down there?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's great. Are you going to be in Atlantic City soon?
Well, yeah, you know, I got my album, so I like to sing, and I go down there to Tropicana, and I get up there, and, I whine, and the rubes give me money. It's fantastic.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I have a cousin who happens to own a condo right on the boardwalk at the end of the casinos, and it is just fabulous to go and visit him.
That sounds fantastic.
Yes.
You know something?
What?
You sound like a big Tony Danza fan.
I am the biggest Tony Danza fan.
So I want to do something a little special for you.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
Here it comes, kids. Hold on to your hats.
Okay.
I need a little relaxation before the show. You know, it's a stressful situation being out there. I'm kind of new to the talk show thing. You understand?
Yes.
So I'm thinking I could use a little company in the dressing room.
Oh, my goodness.
How would you like to come backstage and hang out with me while I get ready for the show?
I would love it. I would love it. Do I bring my family? Me.
Excuse me?
Just me, or do I bring the 3 people I came with?
Well, who do you have with you?
My husband is here, and my 2 friends, Karen and Phyllis.
Your husband's there?
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Can you see where this is going? I can. Now, I'd like you. You know something? Bring the whole family with you.
Oh,
backstage to hang out with me before the show, because I need to relax a little bit.
Okay, great. That's great. Well, you are just so special to say that. Thank you so very much.
I love being special. And you know what relaxes me?
What's that? I love to relax with you.
Strap in, kids. You know what relaxes me backstage?
Excuse me?
You know what relaxes me backstage in my dressing room?
Sure.
A nice fucking blowjob.
Oh, my. I'm sorry, I missed that on the phone.
No, you didn't.
Should I?
Tony likes having his hog sucked before I gotta placate to the rubes out there. I would never use a word like placate. What am I, insane? Before I entertain all the rubes out there in my audience.
Oh, okay.
I like blowing a load on someone's face, and you seem like that person.
Okay. Should I give this phone to Erock so he knows what's going on?
You better give it to him so he can run as fast as he can away from your husband when you tell him the news that you'll be backstage sucking Tony Danza's cock.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I heard what you said. I'm going backstage, Erock.
Okay.
Okay, here. I'm going to give you to Erock so you can tell him what's going on.
Fantastic.
Okay. See you soon, Tony, and thank you so much.
You certainly will.
All right, I will come back right out and I'll have a...
Hey, run, Erock, run.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, you can come home.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe is she telling her husband right now?
Yeah, we can end it right there. So there's another example of what we did with the Rubes. That wait online outside the Tony Danza show.
Yeah.
That was the dirtier one.
It's a fun little
So
gag.
we decided if you're just tuning in to go today and do it again, and you might have heard it. If not, the replay's coming up in less than an hour. You'll hear it. And there's major controversy now. Erock is back in the studio. So Erock, what happened? We were convinced we were going to get away with it again.
Yeah.
Well, you did to an extent, but as soon as she handed the phone back to me, I turn around and there's this guy right there, and he starts going, "Who are you? Who are you working for?" I didn't give him a name or who I was working for, right? So as I said on the phone, I'm like, this guy wants proof that I'm with, and I said another company.
Of course.
All right, and he said, and then he takes the phone out of my hand and he closes the phone like this, just slaps it down, and he gets in my face. Then he pulls me by my left shoulder here.
So he did put his hands on you.
He pulled my shoulder, pulled me just, I mean, it wasn't like
That's
vicious,
all you need.
but it was like about a foot away from where the line is, where everybody is.
It's assault.
And he gets right in my face and he goes, "I can have you arrested for disorderly contact, disrupting the show," and he's going through all this other stuff. I said, "I'm on a public sidewalk with a cell phone talking to another person." So he's just getting right in my face, and these two other guys come out from the building, look like cops but not really cops, kind of thing.
Danza security.
Yeah, so they come out there and they're standing there and they've got a list. They've had some paper in their hand and they're going over the thing. And I gave them a fake name and they're just shaking their heads because that name's not on the list. I guess they researched the show.
They have a list of everyone involved with this
He
program.
was trying to get me to say I was with Opie and Anthony.
Right.
He was trying so hard, and I was saying, I'm not with them. I said,
was
they're
this
another
list?
company.
What was in, like, the
I couldn't
the
see
book?
it. They wouldn't show it to me.
None
But
of
they
his
had it.
business
But
for you.
they're going down this list here.
It's probably-
I saw a white piece of paper.
It's probably a list with all our faces and our names and all that.
Great.
Saying we've had nothing but problems from this show. We don't want these people down there. We've been instructed to get rid of these people or do whatever's necessary to get rid of these people.
Whatever's necessary.
Well, that's Tony Danza. Behind the
Assaulting,
scenes, probably.
assaulting our staff on a public sidewalk.
What happened with the phone? You kept calling in. The phone kept going dead. The guy kept shutting the phone. I was on
How
the
can
phone.
you do that without touching you? Like, what?
All right, at this point, when he pulls me aside and he's telling me, no, you cannot do that, right? The first time he closes the phone. And he's yelling at me. Ben calls. So I open the phone again. I'm talking to Ben for
and
maybe...
he's holding on to you at this point?
No, he let me go. He just pulled me 1 quick second away from the line and then let me go. He wasn't still holding me.
Was he pulling you on your Tony Danza t-shirt?
No, I hit that real quick.
Oh, you did?
I had the jacket right up there buttoned. I was like, he's not seeing that shirt.
You pussy.
Hey, we're all on the same team.
Yeah.
We all work for Tony.
So I'm standing on the sidewalk there, right? Ben calls. I talk to Ben maybe 3 to 5 seconds. All of a sudden, out of my hand again, click. He's got my phone now. He took my phone.
He took the phone out of your hand.
Opened my
charge.
phone and starts hitting buttons trying to see what's in the phone. He's trying to find out where my phone book is on the phone, trying to find who I just dialed and all that.
Columbo,
right?
knock it off. This guy wants so bad to be some type of
a cop. Yep.
Yeah.
He's a
that
wannabe.
he's now this is his big chance with his book with our names in it and grabbing the phone and trying to get numbers out of your phone.
That's invasion of privacy.
So as soon as he's doing that, I take the phone back and I close it, right? I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Let me see some ID." I said, "I don't have ID. I took
and
a
I don't
cab
have
here."
to show
right?
you.
He goes, "How much you want to bet if I go through your pockets right now, I find a wallet?" And he's pointing to my left side here, which is my keys
Your
and
hog?
my other phone.
Big lump.
And I said, "Those are keys?" And I said, "And you're not searching me." Now this time I realize I'm standing at the edge of the curb, so I walk into the street. Now I'm in the street. He comes right to the edge, but he won't walk into the street. And he's still yelling at me, the two other guys.
Doesn't matter, the sidewalk or the street. It's
I know,
not.
but Ben is like, Ben just goes, "Run into traffic." So I'm trying to get into traffic.
You're going to be a fine parent, Ben.
Yes. So I'm trying to get into traffic. There's cars coming, so I'm stuck between that little gap of the street and the actual traffic, and those other guys are blocking me, so I can't move anywhere. And then I'm trying to get on the phone again, and the phone just, the last time it crapped out, but... There you go.
Oh.
There he goes, running across the street.
Just run into traffic.
Hey, what's all that racket outside? I'm trying to do a show.
I got to be honest. I don't think there's anything illegal about you being out there talking to people.
There isn't.
No.
No, you could.
And I think that a public sidewalk We might have to call and say, look, this guy grabbed you. He's shutting your phone. That can't happen.
He grabbed you.
I don't care if he assaulted. He just pulled me a foot.
That's assault.
He kept taking your phone and shutting it. You can't touch somebody else's shit.
And then he started going through the phone.
Is also another charge. Yeah.
So, what was going on with the lady that you talked to?
She was cool. There was like a party of 8 from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It was like grandmothers, granddaughters, and regular daughters. There's a whole big family affair because one of them was getting married next week. So they came up to go to the Tony Danza show, and they were all excited. They were having a blast talking on the phone. They're all sitting there, Danny DeVito, yeah, and they're all cheering.
They're trying to come up with the names of the people that Tony couldn't remember.
And one of the older ladies tapping her, he's like, he's got a CD. Get a CD. Then she goes, oh, yeah, can we get a CD?
And of course Tony said yes. Of course.
A good egg.
What a good guy.
Oh, one of the other things he told me, too, when he goes, I guess you said, give Tony a kiss on the cheek. That's how you get in favor with Tony. And he starts listing these other things which were never said, but I didn't hear the phone call, so I don't know. So I was like, I said, dude, I was standing right next to you. I did not hear that phone call.
Were they listening?
They might have an XM there.
They have an XM in there.
They, like the Opie Anthony
security
show.
probably
Good.
probably their job when that line is out there to listen to this program.
Well, I did a contest with those guys too for a free XM.
Go home.
Holy
Just go home.
Jesus.
Just go home.
Can you get me a coffee while you're out there looking for a rope?
Yeah, please go home. Just go. Walk away. Play the Hulk music. Do something. Get him out of here.
They can't ask you for ID or anything. You're not running into the building causing it. You're on a phone.
Yeah. I didn't give him a thing. Didn't tell him my name. Didn't tell him who I worked for.
You took your pinch like a man. You didn't rat.
That's right.
Oh, De Niro again. We can't tell you anymore.
Well, Master Poe is pacing like a mother hen.
Yeah, he's freaking out. He's positioning me outside now. How did he come at you? What angle? How was the grip?
There's the real deal. Master Poe, share the mic with Eric.
Yeah, okay, that was assault, and we should call the cops right now.
That is assault.
Right now.
You were assaulted on a public sidewalk by
do agree.
some stupid security guard.
Well, Master Poe, that's your call, obviously. You know, Master Poe is very pissed off because
I need someone to call 911.
He protects us. He's like a mother hen, one of his ducklings.
If that guy grabs you like that, you would have taken that as an assault. Like you would have taken and reacted as an assault.
Well, by law, you're not supposed to grab someone, and if someone is attacking you, or if someone is actually trying to grab you, immediately you can defend yourself. So it's self-defense. Yeah. And in his case, I don't know, what the guy looks like or what skills he has. It doesn't matter. He's supposed to be a professional.
You can't put your hands on anybody. It doesn't even matter how it is. If you put your hand on someone's back. Like you want to ask him a question, and you put your hand on his back. Once the hand touches somebody, you can be charged with assault if that person wants to charge.
Like an umpire back at Earl Weaver used to turn his hat around, because if your hat touches the umpire, you were thrown out of the game.
Right.
Any type of contact.
Plus, I believe it's also robbery because he grabbed the
there's
phone
something there
out of his hands. There's something else there. Absolutely. I'm not a police officer. Let's go. Let's get
no,
all the police officers out there.
911. I don't want to tie up emergency lines with that, but we should call the precinct. And do something about that. I think they need a talking to.
We got an expert on the line.
A bit more.
Keith the cop, what's up?
Good morning. I just got a call from Clubby.
He needs to be
Everything
corrected.
okay?
Hey, Ben.
Our boy Sex Bagel was roughed up a little bit outside the Tony Danza show.
He was assaulted by a Tony Danza security guard.
Well, what do we have here? What are the facts?
The facts are Eric was on the sidewalk while the line was going into the Tony Danza show. He gave a woman that was online the telephone, and she got to speak with Tony Danza.
And Eric might have been impersonating a worker from the Tony Danza show. An employee.
Yeah. So after the phone call's done, Eric takes the phone back. A security guard for the Danza show, I believe, comes up to Eric and grabbed him by his shoulder and pulled him over to him. And started telling him how he wasn't allowed to do that, how it was disorderly conduct, disruption of the show, all kinds of stuff that could get him, he thought could get him in trouble. But the fact of the matter is, the only person that did anything wrong was the security guard by touching Eric.
And he kept taking his phone. Eric's trying to call the show. The guy keeps snatching his phone.
And the guy snatched the phone out of Eric's hand and started going through his phone book trying to find numbers in there. After that, Eric just finally got away from the guy and ran back to the studio.
Okay. All right.
So now we want to, maybe somebody could go over there and speak with the security guard, because I think Eric feels that charges should be filed for assault.
Well, I wouldn't say it's an assault. I'm going to have to say it's more of a harassment.
Yes.
But this is the angle I'm going to work on this whole thing, and it might work for us. If we can get Tony Danza to staple his ball bag to his leg, I think we can get Tony Danza about $1.5 million in bail.
You ass. Why isn't that assault?
Because in the statutes of the law for harassment, it's push, shove, kick, punch. It really doesn't go further than that.
We're kind of sounding faggy, is what you're saying, huh?
Well, no, but harassment is still good, though. It's still something.
That's a good one.
It is something. He can't just do that. He can't just snatch his phone and go through it on a public sidewalk.
We want to teach these talk show line security people that they can't get away with this kind of stuff. Brown shirts.
Yeah, well, he was talking to Tony. This lady was talking to Tony. I don't know what this guy's problem is.
I know. She was very happy. We're making people on the line happy.
Yeah, that's kind of, out of line. But, yeah, harassment, maybe I could work something with snatching the phone out of his hand.
Yeah.
I don't know how happy they would be over at the precinct. But, listen, this is a violation of his rights, and it's not.
We just want to know if we could violate someone with a billy club. That's all we need to know, Keith.
Right.
Can we drag someone down to the precinct and give them the business in the men's bathroom?
We might be able to work something along those lines.
If you can't find anyone, I'll play the part of the prisoner.
Did Opie say mother hen and baby ducklings?
You guys let me slide on that one.
Not the audience.
I know. Killer Kitten's like, mother hen and baby duckling, Ope. Why not just say elephant with a baby cub, jackass? There's another time where I start sweating going, oh, please. They didn't hear that, did they?
The audience catches everything.
All right, you ratting me out, Killer Kitten. Thanks.
Now, what do? We want this guy brought up.
I think after the show...
We're going to just go for street justice.
Well, if we don't go for the street justice, how about after the show, I'll talk to Erock and we'll see what we can come up with.
Let's do that.
I'll make a couple of phone calls.
Very good.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, a lot of people are calling us a bunch of faggots on the instant feedback.
Why?
They're like, shut up, Saul. They want to know if Sex Bagel was very injured.
Erock was very injured. He grabbed me, and I was hurt.
Oh, were you physically hurt?
Well, my feelings were very hurt, and I felt ashamed. I was standing on the sidewalk, and he pushed me and took my phone. He went through my phone book and realized I have no friends and pointed that out to me. I was very embarrassed. He was hurtful.
I just think that if I did get the call and I showed up and Erock told me that he was working the line to see if any ladies wanted to, lick Tony's mule, and then the security guy pushed me, it's a little hard to write up in the report, but I'm going to try and work an angle.
All right. It's a radio show doing an on-the-street interview.
That's right.
That's pretty much what it was.
Can't touch him.
I have one question.
Yes, Master Poe.
Hey, Keith, isn't there a progression when it comes to... this is for the listeners out there, because they're saying that, Erock is a wimp, the way he responded or the way that we're responding.
I think Poe's saying that, Erock.
No, I'm not. Actually, there's a progression. If someone is coming at you verbally, that's step number one. Then they're going to come at you physically. And in this case, he grabbed him. All right, so after that, he's going to throw a punch and hit him in the face.
Yes.
Come on, you have to draw the line somewhere. What country are we living in?
Russia. I mean, where are we?
Where are we?
Canada?
Freedom. No, I personally think that it was wrong for him to do that, and that wasn't professional.
It was it's just that, how wrong was it? I mean,
all right.
In the eyes of the law.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's a felony, but I do think that maybe the security guard needs a talking to, because this way, if there's nothing wrong with one of our guys talking to somebody on the phone there, that's not illegal and it's allowed. Too bad they're lining up for your show. Stop using a public sidewalk then, assholes. Make them line up in the studio.
Oh, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Erock is a very willful young boy.
Yeah. Rather naughty.
We're going to be back.
Naughty.
All right, Keith. Thanks.
All right. I'll catch up.
Your son is attempting
Thanks
to
for
bring
being the party pooper.
an outside radio show into this situation.
All right, I'll talk to you guys
Bye,
later.
Keith.
Yeah.
And you never even mentioned oral. You said just a back rub. You didn't say.
Of course I did.
Did you?
Not that that makes any difference, but...
And I do believe that ends the Tony Danza saga for today.
There you go.
Yeah, Danza's a bully.
Danza's brown shirts.
Yeah.
Nazis.
Should we tell Paul he won the MiFi, I guess?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez, he's still out there.
Yeah. Make sure Tony doesn't take it from him on the way out.
Oh.
Let's bring
Snatch it out of his hand.
Let's bring Paul back in from Jersey. He won the MiFi. If you want to win a MiFi, we're still seeing what you would do to win a MiFi, the portable XM satellite radio. Just email us at opieandanthony.com or foundrymusic.com, okay?
I just think it's hysterical that we found out that they really do listen.
Oh, that's great.
To this program.
I really thought we were going to get away with it again.
Webpage.
We haven't mentioned it in weeks.
We're going to have to use code words now when we go to do it.
Code words we didn't say. All of a sudden we just went to the phone and started the
right.
bit.
Yeah.
And they were on us like
we
that.
Going to get away with it in the future.
We'll figure it out.
So what kind of code word can you use for Danza?
We'll be back.
Maybe you play the retard singing "Time of My Life" and that's the Danza signal.
We'll be back. Oh yeah, we will. Oh yeah.